Right, here we go then. Let's take these carburetors apart. Watching other YouTube videos about people who've done carburetors, especially like V-twins, they've written on them. That's the front, and that's the rear cylinder. So I've got two tubs. One's the rear, and one's the front. Because apparently they have different bits. They're not identical carburetors, they are slightly different. I don't know if you can see right in front of the valve there, the butterfly valve. Let's see, fully open and shut. So when you're on the bike, you can see where the choke is. It's going to be side facing you. So if we can see underneath, I'm not going to take a big apart just yet. That little chappy there over the pipe, that's the carburetor heater. As you can see, it goes underneath. It doesn't actually go to a lot. The same for that side, it just seems to be just a screw. So I'll take that off, because I mean some thermal compound might use something like epoxy resin, just to get a bit more heat into them. As I said, I'm not going to drive this bike in -5 anymore. That was fun when it was snowing. Icicles off the handlebars. I won't forget that. That was fun. So how the hell am I going to get home with this? Just before I forget, I'll point out that screw there is like crosslink. That is the fuel mixture. And before anyone gets it a bit slightly wrong, that's only for when it's idling. So, like myself, I de-restricted the air intake. I'll show you one day. I took the rubber mount off the back where the air filter was, and that seemed to have opened it up, and then it started to backfire a bit. It did seem like it get hot, so it made it lean. So I managed to find some new jets, and I went up a couple of sizes, and it seems to have rectified the problem. But 1,000 miles down the road, this was many years ago, after I pulled the spark plugs out, as you can see, one was running leaner than the other. So it wasn't all hunky-dory. So I need to find out why. God, so that screw's loose. It's not like it's even been done up. So take that off. That little screw, as you can guess, goes into the front cylinder tub. And this screw for this one don't really get any purchase on that one. Got it. Needs to really push on that screwdriver then and give it a bit of a tweak. There we go, that's that. So that screw can go into the back or rear tub. So the carburetor heaters are literally just that. Well, it doesn't work very well, it's pathetic. So the only heat transmission is through the screws. Oh, that's crap. No wonder it doesn't bloody work. Huh. There we go. They look pretty much the same. Yeah, they are. They're identical. So maybe a bit of thermal compound, or I reckon a bit of epoxy resin set. So if I put a bit of epoxy resin between that face and the bowl, but I won't glue it together, well, I'll put a little bit of tin foil. When you let that set, take it off, behind the tin foil, which goes into the bowl at the bottom, I'll put some thermal compound. And that should do the trick. But I don't think I'll ever find out. One of those things that you never do. Right, let's have a look. goes. That is very interesting. That's the drain plugs from the bowls. So you undo these two screws, it lets the fuel come out, and then it goes down to where that pipe between the two cylinders was, as I showed you. But there seems to be a few more pipes that come off this. Where does that go? Okay, it goes up and around and it goes to the top. Like a vacuum kind of thing. Okay. That's interesting. And then that one goes round to the top there. Yeah, interesting. What is the whole sole purpose? Someone might know what that is, but the sole purpose of that is, I really don't know. Right, can we get away without taking all these tubes off? Because the less tubes take off, the better. This bolt only seems to be done by those two screws. It doesn't say, oh, there is one on the back of that one. So where's that one on there? Oh, right, I see it. I see it. It's behind that cable there, yeah. Yeah, you'll be able to take that off without that bit, yeah. Well, it looks like it's on a clip, so we can get the choke out the way. There it goes. So I can pull the choke out of the way. The video being this for two reasons. Because no one else on YouTube's got these carburetors being taken apart, and also I can go back to see where I've forgotten. Because my memory's not that good. So can he be pushed out of the way? No. So where does he go? He goes right to the top. So I'll have to go back in the videos and find out where that tube goes. That one. Because that's just plain-ended. It actually doesn't look like it's part of anything. Huh, interesting, okay. Right, let's see if we can get these apart. Doesn't look like it. I can take these two little ones off. That's not a problem. Yeah, that's that one. That's the other one. Right. These are just the bottom drains of the carburetors, so you can drain the fuel out. I don't know, I probably think that someone's going to put diesel in a petrol bike. Yeah, well, someone probably does it eventually one time. So that's there. Okay, so let's try this front carburetor first to see if we can get this screw on. He's there. I'm going to push them. Yeah, there we go. Direct line set onto there. If I bring that torch around the back here, I'll be able to see it better. So it feels like it's undone. Okay, so yeah, guess where this one goes? Into the front tub. Simple little things. tub. So there's a little bit of petrol coming out. Not a lot. There it goes. Hang on, I'll be back. Sorry, Don. I stunk the bedroom out. Stunk the bedroom out with petrol. So what was left in the bowls. I'll open the window there. Yeah. Just don't let the cat smoke in here, otherwise it might go up. Right. Let's take this last screw out. Right, in the front ball. Make sure everything's set the way, because I've seen on the YouTube videos that these things are quite delicate inside. Ah, there we go. Excellent, so that's quite clean. Yeah. Brilliant. So it goes in the front bolt. So yeah, you can see the jets on the inside. And a small one down here, a pilot one. If I remember correctly, so I'll do a 35. It's a size 35, and this one should be a 75. And I've got a 90 in there. So that might be the reason why the front one's ring rich. That jet is too big. Right, okay. So there's the float valve, yeah. So that moves quite freely, which is good. I'm happy with that. So I said that's just the needle for the mixture. If I can bring it round, I don't know if you can see it. Let's give you a screwdriver. It's a little hole just there. That's what that controls. That's what that controls. Just a bit more air and fuel goes in that bit as it bypasses the butterfly valve. Right. Right, okay, let's go on the back carburetor. Take the screws out of that one. I think this is going to do the same with the fuel dropping out everywhere. So with disassembly, you know what I've got. Bathroom. So, rear carburetor in the rear box. Screw in the rear box. This is where I get petrol everywhere again. Oh my goodness, that's really tight. Oh, good God. Oh, yeah, I'll be back. Just a little bit of petrol left in the line. There we go.